testing out another spot for videos. Right now, the sound might be a little weird here, but I have Citra. I meant to grab the Amarillo, but I have the Citra single hop pale ale from Farmstead to try. This was canned on August 4th, so that was 8 days ago, I believe. And I think their single hop pale ales are all like 5.5% alcohol. I've had this one before like 5 years ago. And last summer I got their Citra IPA. Really love that beer. So very glad that I was able to get some of this stuff from a friend. So let's just jump right into it. They don't really tell you what malts are used in their single hops in a lot of their beers. And that is pouring very, very hazy. Looking very nice, actually. Because not all of their IPAs are super murky. I think Abner, their double IPA, tends to be probably the haziest of their beers. But they vary a little bit. But that is, perfect haze. I mean, at the bottom of this glass I can see through it, but quite pale. Kind of orange though, not totally blonde. And can't really see my finger through there too much. Head looks quite nice. Some thick, dense bubbles. And smells very, very nice. Yep, it has a little bit of a deep peppery dankness that I almost connect to Mosaic more. Yeah, it's almost like a smoky, peppery thing. Yeah, this isn't as kind of sweet and creamsicle smelling as maybe the regular Citra IPA, but it also has that nice maltiness and that nice fresh grassy hop that I get from their beers. They always have that fresh hop pellet, but then a deeper, fruitier hop. And then also actual barley aroma and taste. Yeah, that smells very, very nice. Oh yeah, it definitely has the tropical notes. Pineapple, peach, orange, mango kind of spritzer. It's not really thick and super sweet, but it still brings in lots of fruitiness and finishes super clean, slight minerally finish, very light fruity esters, not quite juicy fruit gum, and nothing off-putting or medicinal, just exactly the kind of beer I want to drink right now. My mouth feels pretty full for this ABV and for lacking the sweetness you'd expect. This is very nice. This is up there for best Citra pale ales. That's actually a pale ale. So many of these single hop Citra pale ales are way over 6%, and it's like, is that really a pale ale anymore? I need to try Pseudo Stew because they just dropped that down, I think, below 6%. Again, when it did go up to 6.8. Yeah. Almost regretting not having my friend pick up more of these for me. It's really nice. I think I got a full case of the Citra IPA last year, but asking your friend to pick up all that stuff for you is like, buy me several cases and bring them all the way to Vermont for me. Yeah, that's really nice. And it gets more grapefruity bitterness, but stays really refreshing and super fruity. It's juicy. It isn't syrupy juicy like, drinking fruit puree or something like that. And there's a nice herbal, bitter, earthy hop that comes in there to keep things interesting and dry and just wanting you to keep drinking it. Oh, that's really nice. And not really, wow, like basically no sediment on the bottom there. Wow. That's pretty surprising. I mean, it's a really fresh beer, but with beers that are this hazy, you'd expect there to be a little bit of some sediment on the bottom. but there's literally nothing. Maybe this got sloshed around while my friend's shipping it down, but still, how Farmstead knows how to keep the haze in suspension. That's the magic, I think, is to not have it all fall, especially not quickly, and then form chunks. That's why I often, don't pour in the very bottom of it, or if I do, extremely carefully and making sure I just don't dump in a bunch. Not that it necessarily means it's going to taste bad, because most of the time, after a few minutes, all the chunks will kind of settle on the bottom, and just don't drink the very bottom of your glass. This is fantastic. This is a 4.5 beer. Yeah, I guess it reminds me a little bit of the Trillium Small Bird that I had recently. Same sort of idea, but this one has better head and retention, more complex. There's actual malt flavors. I guess it's about the same price now, actually. But highly, highly recommended. This is probably my favorite way on a super hot day to consume some juicy Citra beer. I feel like I haven't even really gotten to know the aroma fully yet. Yeah, interesting. It's got that deep, smoky dankness in there, but it's not too much. So, yes, don't pass it up because it's a pale ale. Hill Farmstead still knocks it out of the park.